YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy SalvationsElite, and we are back with another video, guys. Today we are going to talk about the future of MLG on CoD World War II. Obviously, we're all really excited for the game. If you're like me, you cannot wait till November 4th to finally get released. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for it to get released. What we're all thinking is, how is competitive going to look? Who are going to be the great teams? What modes are they going to play? How is it going to work on a boots to ground game? We haven't seen it since Black Ops 2 and Ghosts. So what is the boots to ground competitive scene going to look like over 3 years since Ghost Prime? Obviously, I would doubt there will be any uplink game mode. More than likely, they'll capture the flag, they'll bring back hardpoint, and then obviously search and destroy. I'm assuming that's what they're going to do. They'll have a 3 game mode rotation. I doubt we'll be seeing any weapon variations. I don't think in the game itself. Who knows? But I hope not, and I don't think we will. I really do believe that they want to bring submachine guns back, because submachine guns are what make a lot of these fun hardpoint games and things like that. Even though recently in the last few games, some of these ARs have been absolutely OP. So definitely expect submachine guns to be back, which I think is going to make guys like Scumpy like just even better. I mean, how much better can Scumpy be? But going back to boots on ground, he was so dominant on boots to ground, and I wouldn't say he's really dropped off at all on any of these jumping boosting games, but he will absolutely slay on CoD World War II. As far as the competitive scene goes with competition, let me know what you guys think, but I think Optic will be the outright favorite as long as they have no roster changes, which I highly doubt they would with how they're playing these last few tournaments. Probably the most interesting thing to see will be what type of roster changes happen before CoD World War II's dropped, or like even right at the beginning of when it is. There's going to be a lot of teams that are right now built around this high movement, fast movement system, and when they get into a game like CoD World War II, which will be obviously a little bit slower paced, I don't think it'll be like MWR where you have to literally just creep across the map sometimes. It won't be like that, because we'll actually have good attachments and perks and things like that, but it will be so exciting to see what roster changes look like in the future, because like, will teams like E United, Splice, a lot of those European teams like Cloud9, Luminosity, Ride, will they stick together even through a new game and a new era of Call of Duty? It'll be really interesting to see if these guys struggle transitioning from the fast movement systems of the games we've recently had to a movement system like CoD World War II. We all know guys like Karma, Aches, Crim, JCap, Ricky, Saints, and guys like that obviously can play the old school game, because we've seen them play the old school games. We've seen them play Ghost, Black Ops 2, whatever. But I mean, a lot of these new teams, a lot of the guys on, E United, like Bristini, Silly, Gunless, whoever it is, we haven't seen those guys play on these old title games against guys who went pro in boots to ground games, because there's obviously a huge difference in how you play and the creativity aspect and things like that from a game that is boots to ground to a game that has jetpacks. Do I really think it'll make much of a difference between these two games? Not really, but I think for a few guys there will be huge differences. Some guys that we may not know much about will just blow up and play amazing. Some guys that we know a lot about might die off and not play well at all, just depending on the change of game, So those are some of the things that I am really looking forward to seeing. I'm really looking forward to see how dominant Optic will be, the roster changes that'll follow right at the start of the release, and what guys will drop off and what guys will really take off at the start of CoD World War II. So if you guys enjoyed this video, like, comment, favorite, and subscribe. I love seeing your thoughts down below in the comments. Share the video if you guys really enjoyed it. It always helps me out. As always, guys, I'm your boy, SalvationsElite. See you next time. I'm out.
Can't see you. Their vision is based on movement, like the T-Rex.
Where'd you go?
That's a pterodactyl. Out. Stop. Stop.
Ah! Ah! Ah!